The leader must be like Leonidas I during the Battle of Thermopylae. Sorry for mispronouncing that if I did. The Spartan king held for 3 days with mere 300 hoplites against thousands and thousands of pest troops from the great Persian army. A team's strength and productivity establishes a direct relationship to the way it's being led. A great leader strengthens, unites, and motivates the team. Hi guys, I'm Ujjwal Singla, and today let's dive deep into the different styles of leadership. Number 1. Coercive leadership style. Coercive leadership style is basically used by project managers in the time of crisis. It is extremely useful when there is a chance to miss a deadline. If we were to sum up this managerial skill in one line, it would be do what I have told you to. If you have just one line of communication, this project management leadership style is for you. In this technique, the leader issues a direct order to the team and the entire team must follow that instruction to the T. Talking about its dark side, it deprives people to use their ability to be creative and to be more innovative. Innovation and creativity both are actively discouraged by the do as I say attitude. Simply put, employees are not asked for their thoughts. They are taught what to do and their opinions are rarely taken into consideration. Outside of the project manager's perspective, opportunities for creativity and innovation are very few. Long-term production can also be affected. Although coercive leadership style can increase the production temporarily, but sustaining it in the long run, it is really difficult. This is mainly related to employee dissatisfaction or lack of motivation. Employees who are suppressed for a long time usually get disengaged. Employees might retaliate because of the commanding and controlling nature and lack of motivating and mentoring style. Some enraged employees who think that the manager is abusing his or her position might undermine the processes and hence the performance. They may often confront the leader, hence further dividing the team. But on the better side, this provides order and control. Organization, structure, and standards are all very important to a coercive leader. This means that they are the one who are going to make all the decisions and they are looking for compliance. There isn't much room for training, but people generally understand what is required of them because it is clearly stated what to do. They place the best people at best places. The importance of efficiency and prompt compliance cannot be overstated. This process works so swiftly because people with appropriate talent are placed at appropriate section of the process. This division of labor is done to maximize the output productivity and the quality. Number 2, affiliative leadership style. This is one of the most prevalent and effective style. In this style, the leader works in such a way that the whole organization develops an emotional bond with him or her. This style is required in high stress situations at work, like when the team needs to rebuild the trust. Initially, the leader gathers information from all the team members and then uses that information to make project-based choices. In such situation, the leader provides variety of workshops to re-energize the team and establishes similar goals to complete the project successfully. Speaking of its darker side, some people might feel devalued. Due to often and vast difference of opinion among the team, the decision-making process might be a little difficult. As an affiliative leader, you have to decide which notion is the finest. Due to this fact, employees might feel that their voices are not heard at the work as their perspectives are drowned out. Cliques have a potential to form. While allowing the team to remain autonomous and cultivating a sense of belonging among the team members, this might lead to formation of cliques. As a result, some team members might always feel alienated or left out from the team as a whole. Affiliative leaders avoid conflict. They prefer that each and every person likes them. They make sure that their teammate demands are met, even if it means to go out of their way. They often try to avoid direct criticism because it is not in their nature to provoke conflict or to make someone angry. Even after all this, the brighter side looks more promising. The teams become more cohesive because of this. The leader forms good working relationships and productive teams. The person-oriented and the coaching leadership style fosters a sense of belonging and continuity in the workspace, enhancing the sense of community among the team members. This allows more flexibility. People are more confident when led by an affiliative leader. When people sense that their leader is on their side, they are more likely to do and try more stuff. This is highly beneficial for teams that need to be adaptable, as some jobs necessitate to have a variety of approaches by trial and error. This consensus building through participative leadership style allows free-spirited creation. It allows employees to apply their creativity and achieve new goals within a safe zone. It makes them attempt new things without fear and retaliation. Employees are able to express themselves, think outside of the box, and work independently to solve problems and do collaborative decisions. Number 3. Laissez-faire leadership style. In this style, the leaders take a hands-off approach. Don't be fooled by the name. The laissez-faire leaders are not the ones who have an attitude of who cares. Rather, they delegate the authority and decisions to the employees and trust them that they will complete the task at hand. They get hands off, and they trust their employees that they will complete the task in time without continual oversight or micromanagement. They delegate the decision to the employees while remaining available to provide criticism if needed. The leaders give complete autonomy for group or individual decision making to the team. They give a lot of material to the team to work on and are clear that they will only give information if they are asked. And they are very, very clear that they will not participate in any group discussions. When giving staff responsibility without supervision, laissez-faire leaders succeed at delegating and instilling confidence in them. They are capable of giving constructive criticism when required and are often seen trustworthy because they voluntarily delegate the authority to the employees. When your team doesn't comprehend the mission, hands-off can be really difficult. Furthermore, laissez-faire leaders often find out that without proper direction and monitoring, the subordinates don't do nearly as much, if at all. So you should really reconsider this technique until and unless you are very confident about your staff that they will do the task at hand without the tight monitoring. On the other hand, employees do not have to ask the higher authorities for approval for anything. Hence, the laissez-faire method often leads to faster decision making. The laissez-faire method is also particularly useful for situations where the workers or the employees are previously taught or skilled to do a particular job, i.e., that they are fully capable to do something and do not require any supervision. These set of employees, when empowered by a laissez-faire boss, they feel more accomplished that they have done something without guidance or directives. Before going further, let me bring up to you Love, Empathy and Project Management, a book that teaches us about management through storytelling, real-life scenarios and visual representation. Hurry up, go grab one and witness the change. The link is in the description. Getting to number 4, Transformational Leadership Style. Developing a broad vision and uniting your colleagues around it is what transformational leadership is. In this leadership, the team is very eager to develop and evolve both personally and professionally to complete the overall goal of the project. The team working under the transformational leader is really devoted to one single goal and is willing to devote its time, energy, and efforts to the organization. Every leader desires a completely engaged and devoted workforce, but transformational leaders are often linked to employee burnout as the people work continuously to meet the objectives. In this style, there is a constant need of communication and feedback between the management and the employees. If this connection is broken in any manner, the employees may feel a little disengaged from the overall vision. Flipping the coin, transformational leaders allow the employees to understand and comprehend the organization goals and visions so that they remain loyal and productive while pursuing their own missions. Since the communication line between the employee and the management always remain open, the transformational leaders always maintain a workplace harmony. Number 5. Coaching leadership style. The coaching leadership is a guiding leadership style. Rather than making all the decisions and allocating responsibilities oneself like an autocratic leadership style, A guiding leader tries to take the initiative to get the most out of his employees. Now, a guiding leader is not same as a coach, but they both possess the same abilities. If a leader is able to enhance the performance or the competencies of his employees, he possesses those abilities. The dynamic interaction between the employee and the leader is the foundation of this technique. It is really important to have a constant feedback, asking of questions, and holding motivating dialogues so that this provides insights so that the outcomes are analyzed and discussed for better results. A competent guiding leader allows the staff to work autonomously while ensuring that they are both engaged and encouraged in their work. Due to the independent nature of this technique, this works best for self-contained teams. However, for employees who are not interested or disengaged, this technique is futile. This is because this technique is all about self-improvement. However, when people are disengaged or disinterested, they will give zero efforts towards self-improvement. Self-improvement is always not a work of coaching leadership style. This style is often used as a tool to address employees' dysfunctions. These dysfunctions can have deep psychological or personal reasons. So here are some benefits of coaching leadership style. Firstly, organizational culture that is positive. Employees feel more responsible and capable to do something when they work in this way. This is due to the fact that leaders tell their personnel that they believe in their abilities and traits. Secondly, self-empowerment at its highest level. This is because the leaders provide enough room for their employees to discuss the task at hand that must be completed. The phrase, "try this," can be easily used to summarize this leadership in a few words. Before we head to our last leadership style, I have a question for you. Can you guess the movie name which is based on the Battle of Thermopylae? If you know it, mention it in the comment sections and let's see who gets it right. And finally, number 6, participative or democratic leadership style. A participative or democratic leadership style seeks feedback and participation from the team members while making the decision. In this leadership style, collaboration, teamwork, or group chats are highly valued. This leadership style fosters a work climate that recognizes team members' values, views, and contributions, which makes them not only feel important but also encouraged and empowered. This leadership style also encourages innovative ideas and work. When members of creative endeavor come together and they feel that they have some sense of ownership over the content they are creating, they are more likely to contribute. However, participative or democratic leadership style is not appropriate for all the settings. Like, it takes time to reach consensus among the team members in this style, which makes it a little less efficient than the others. It is possible that this leadership style does not suit for young teams. By young teams, I mean the teams that does not have comprehensive trainings, and these may lack skills and information necessary to make judgment calls for project goals and directions. Thanks for sticking this long. I hope you have learned a lot, and now it's time for you to think about your leadership style. Also, don't forget to like and share. Maybe you can borrow that spear from the Spartan and kill that subscribe button. Signing off.